Alright, let's talk about narcissists and the games they play. Now narcissists have been playing games basically since they came out of the womb. I mean, or at least from a very early age. So, for anyone who thinks they're going to win a game against a narcissist, it isn't going to happen. They've got, depending on the time frame of when you met them, I mean, they have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 years of playing games on you, depending upon their age when you met them. So they're way, way, way ahead of you in terms of playing these games. So you're wasting your time if you think you want to play games with a narcissist. Going back and forth with them, going tit for tat with them is a complete waste of your time. They're way ahead of you. Okay, they're way ahead of you, and it's not an even playing field because they are devoid of a conscience. So the playing field, we're not on the same level. They're operating on a much lower frequency, so therefore they will go to any lengths necessary to do what needs to be done to win at a game. Now, if you're going back and forth with them, if they're posting a picture with new supply, and so you think you're going to post a picture with somebody to make them jealous, you need to question, why would you do that to begin with? Like, you're going tit for tat with a demon. Like, you're not going to gain anything. First of all, you're bringing if you're taking a picture with some random person, that means you had to find them very quickly, because if you did it, you're doing it in response to the narcissist. That means you had to just find anybody, you know what I mean? That means you're bringing another party into the mix who doesn't deserve to be mistreated, and you don't care anything about that person because you just met them. So you have no feelings for them whatsoever. You're dragging them into a mess that they don't need to be into, be involved in. And so, and it's not healthy for yourself either, because why are you playing these games? Why do you feel the need to respond to a demon? These demons sit on social media and study you. They will study you for years. And so why even give them, why do you want them to even know where you are, what you're doing? Oh, look, I'm so happy. Why would you want them to know you're happy? They want to destroy your happiness. So the more you're posting things up, the more they're going to retaliate or try to do something else, which is just going into a lower and lower and lower frequency and creating a bigger mess, because you're still engaging in a game, which means you're still thinking about the narcissist, number one. You're still engaging because you're doing something in response to them, which means you have some kind of care or concern for them, because why else would you do that? Why are you doing that? So, a good way to kind of confuse them is to just go completely off the grid, so that they literally cannot keep track of you. They can't watch you. They have no idea what you're doing. You're not engaging with them, period. You're literally totally off the grid. They can't look at anything you're doing on any social media platforms. They have no idea what you're doing in your day-to-day life. They're clueless, So narcissists, they're still playing games like an infantile child, like as in giving the silent treatment like a 5-year-old would do. The rest of us, okay, have evolved into a more sophisticated behavioral patterns. We don't give the silent treatment or throw a temper tantrum like we did when we're 5 years old. We evolved into something more sophisticated, okay? The narcissist never evolved. So they're like kind of like stuck in time. So let them be stuck in time in their infantile mess where they're stagnated and don't move. They're just stuck. And you yourself evolve into the amazing person that you're meant to be. So don't get wrapped up in these games with the narcissist. The narcissist is at a level of depravity that is something that you don't need to be involved with. You're going to bring your frequency down, getting enmeshed with these types of creatures, and you're much better than that. You're much better than that. And you're going to give yourself an ulcer. I mean, trying to reason with a narcissist, have a conversation, you're setting yourself up for failure. You're going to give yourself an ulcer. You know what I mean? Like it's that stressful that it shouldn't be done, period. I mean, you just shouldn't. There's no reason for it. And then you have to question, if you are engaging with them, what is your motivation? Because nothing good is going to come out of it. I mean, you're going to get, you're going to lose brain cells. You're going to get physically sick. It's not an even playing field. So just move on.